This video, I like to explain the different types of line coding, which is unipolar, polar, and bipolar. Let's firstly understand what is line coding. Okay, so line coding is actually the process of converting all this digital data, can be binary 1, can be binary 0, into a digital signal. So the digital signal can be the electrical signal or optical signal. The key objective is to send from the transmitter to the receiver through the communication medium. Okay, so basically the communication medium actually sit in between the transmitter and receiver. The communication medium can be a physical cable, fiber optics, or even wireless. Let's quickly understand what is actually baseband transmission technique. In general, when we actually send from the transmitter to the receiver, we have this modulation at the sender, which means that we actually shift to a higher frequency because of modulation. However, for baseband transmission, they actually send the signal without shifting to a higher frequency. Let's take a look on this in order to understand the difference between unipolar, polar, and bipolar. So for unipolar, we have this non-return to zero. What is the unique characteristics of unipolar? So for example, when the binary is equal to zero, I can have nothing to represent in terms of the time diagram. However, when the binary is equal to 1, I can have a pulse in order to represent this binary data of 1. Let's move on to polar. As you can see that there are more for polar. So the key difference is basically when the binary data is equal to 0, okay, I can have a minus pulse to represent that. When the digital signal is equal to 1, I can have a positive pulse to indicate that. So basically this is actually for polar. Last but not least, for bipolar, the key difference is, okay, basically you can see that it's a combination. Okay, so when the binary data is equal to 0, okay, I can represent nothing in terms of the time diagram. When the binary bit is equal to 1, I have the choice whether it is positive or negative pulse in order to indicate bipolar. So basically, if you want to know more, okay, regards on unipolar, polar, and bipolar, see the playlist under the description.